Hello, good evening. Good, good evening. So today we are going to live YouTube again. In the earlier video, there is some problem, so that's why I rejoined with the same link on the YouTube. This is the purpose to resolve our technical issues. So that's why we are here to understand this. So today we are going to discuss about the clause number 5. Clause number 5 is basically talking about clause number 5 is basically talking about the leadership. Leadership is basically, we can say, that is, if we see the 5.1 is the leadership and commitment, 5.2 is the policy, 5.2.1 is the developing the quality policy, 5.2.2 communicating the quality policy. 5.3 is the organization, roles, responsibility, and authority. Basically, this play a major role during the audits. If we going to understand the clause number 5, so we need to understand first of all through a story, through a case study, why this important. During the audits, it is very important. We should explain the what is the roles and responsibility of the person. Somehow, at that time, if we see, then at the time, you during the audits, you have been asked most of the time that we ask what is the roles and responsibility of the quality head? What is the roles and the responsibility of the top management? What is the condition about the workers? Some of the things which is coming under this clause, that is the very important. And most of the time you see there is the some thing that we need to explain during the audits. What is the roles and responsibility of the operator? Now, what is the meaning of the operator? Why operator comes in this picture? If you're talking about the same thing, at that time you can say at that time you can say e worker is the play very major role during the any kind of audits. Why it is important? Because at the time of audit, he has the authority and somehow we can say to understand the process of the inspection. Although there is a quality head, although there is a means we can say although there is a divisional head, production head, But at the shop floor, the worker who is working is very, very important. Like in some of the few standards of the, we can say, few standard like the VDA 6.3, it is clearly defined the process of the worker. Because at that time, when leadership and commitment play their major role, their commitment towards the operator should also be reflects. How this will reflect? This will reflect through defining their roles and authority. Because at the soft floor, when is operator is understanding the processes, he play the basic soft floor management decision role because he is going to reject the material, he is going to pass the material, he has to go give first decision during the any process. So in the 9001, even 5.0 is the leadership, you can say, but somehow we need to understand the leadership is play a major role, but to develop the workers is also very important. How they will develop the workers? Through training, skills. If we see some of the uh, things like the general activity, the cell, top management cell demonstrate the leadership and commitment. Demonstrate the leadership and commitment. Now, how this leadership and commitment will be demonstrated? Through through some actionable points. Like if you are talking about the top management shall demonstrate the leadership, it means at that time we need to understand their clause number 5. And what is the clause number 5? If we go to the standard, we need to understand that the top management shall demonstrate leadership and commitment with respect to quality management system by taking accountability for effectiveness of the quality management system. Accountability for the effectiveness of the quality. So, who is taking the accountability? That is the top man. Ensuring that the quality policy and quality objective are established. Now, here it is very important ensuring that the quality policy and quality objective are established for the quality management system and are compatible with context and strategic direction of the organization. Means ensuring the quality policy, very simple. Ensuring the quality policy means we need to develop the quality policy. Now, if we are going to understand the quality policy, And we have to see our organizational quality policy. The organization quality policy should have all the standards basic requirements. That is, like the legal compliances, commitments, objective, management system, and many more things. So, if you are observing the ensuring the quality policy and the quality objective are established for quality management system and are compatible with the context of the strategic direction of the organization. Means during the audits, we need to see in the quality policy what is the commitment shown by the top management. Similarly, if point number C we read out, then ensuring the integration of quality management system required into the organization business process. Organization business processes, first of all, we need to understand what are the business processes we have. What are the business processes we have? Promoting the use of the process approach, ensuring that the resource needed for the quality management system are available, ensuring direction, supports, and all these things through this. So this is just a quick review to understand some of the clauses. So now after 5 minute break, I will again come YouTube live through the same channel in Hindi and will explain all these things in Hindi also. So thank you so much.